All right. And I am live and in living color. So last week I told y'all that when I did this Potomac thing, I was going to do it as a pajama party. So, because my pajamas are usually like all into ones, kind of skirtish kind of stuff, I figured I'd wear my robe to be, conservative. So at least I have on my robe, y'all, my black satin robe. So I'm comfortable. At any rate, we are discussing the Real House. Boy, let me tell y'all about this Real Housewives of Potomac with the shenanigans, the tomfoolery. I don't know what else I can say about it, but y'all, it was a trip. That reasonably shady luncheon was reasonably shady. Okay. Just a little bit, though. Just a little reasonable. Not really. Mainly shady. That's for sure. But anyways, we're going to get down with the get down, baby. And we're going to talk about this. Turn it off. My 12-year-old son in the kitchen. Okay. So, serve your food. So, let's get down with it. Y'all know I got to put my glasses on, right? Uh-oh. Y'all know I got to put my glasses on. So, as y'all know, I told y'all, pajama party. I'm in my robe. I'm trying to keep my word, people. I'm keeping my word. Okay. So, Real Housewives of Potomac. So, it starts off with Giselle talking on the phone with Robin, all about the, all about the party. It's all about the party. Hello, Cricket. How you doing? So glad to have you. Hello, Gaguma. Thank you. Girl, look, I told y'all, black satin. I'm trying to cover up, though. I'm keeping it, nice and classy. I'm older, so I gotta, be classy. And I'm good, Cricket. I'm good. I'm so glad to have you guys. So Giselle's on the phone talking about the whole talking about who they inviting to the party, and the fact that she's not gonna let Karen and she's not going to let Wendy use the bathroom. What kind of foolishness? Like, you don't invite people to a party if you're not gonna be nice and cordial to them. Okay, that's not even much fair. Good evening, Autumn's mom. Nice to have you. Glad to see you. I hope you got the computer thing fixed so I can drop the link in a little bit. So she's and I'm gonna tell y'all, I was so happy that Robin really like stuck to her own guns, and she was like, "There's no way I'm gonna allow Giselle to do that to Wendy and Karen." Robin is really kind of coming out of her shell. It took us 6 years, but we finally starting to see her come out of her shell. And I'm liking this Robin. She speaks up for what she believes in. She says what she feels. And, she can get a little cocky when she needs to, which to me is better than what I'm getting out of Garcelle from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I need Garcelle to get out of her shell real quick because they're pushing her. Okay, let me get back. Let me get back to Potomac. All right, I'm glad to see it, Autumn's mom. Glad to see it. Okay, so let's see. Gaguma said, I'm excited for today's show. I was not able to watch the episode. Oh, well, honey, hopefully I'm able to give you the lowdown on the lowdown, okay? So Giselle decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let them use my bathroom. Giselle, if you weren't going to let them use it, you shouldn't have invited them to the party. But Giselle is sneaky. She wanted them there because y'all know she wanted to be messy. That's what she do best, right? She plays her position on this show very, very well, okay? So that being said, let's talk about Karen. So Karen gets the candles at her house. Karen Candle showed up. Okay, so last week we was talking about the candle thing, and me and Autumn's mom was kind of going back and forth. Like, I felt like she did that real quick, like she copied off of Wendy. Okay, but Autumn's mom felt like, no, I feel like she had probably had it in the works, like she said. Okay, so since we're talking about the candle situation, I'm gonna bring this up for y'all. I'm gonna share this screen real quick. And we're gonna talk about this real quick. So I went on, I did a little digging. Y'all know I like to do a little digging. So here we go. On showbiz, here's the question. Real Housewives of Potomac, is Karen Huger trying to steal Wendy Osefo's candle business? The Grand Dame explains. So overall, I'm not going to read all this, but I read it. So I'll explain it to you guys. Bottom line is, Karen is claiming that she told Wendy about her and all the girls that she was doing, adding candles and home aromatherapy for the home to her La Dame line. She says she been told them that, and she felt like Wendy Osefo forgot about it. And she said when Wendy came to her, it was about her, about Wendy, not about her. So she didn't feel like it would make a big difference anyway, you know, with what Wendy's doing and what she's doing. She felt like it wasn't the same thing. So she didn't feel like she really needed to say anything to her at that time. Okay, y'all. So then here is the tweet that Karen tweeted, not tweeted. This is what she said on Instagram. I'm going to read this part to y'all. She says, "Hello, my La Dames. The truth is everyone knew I was coming out with the home fragrance candle and gift set. Doesn't surprise me at all that Wendy forgot, but that's okay. Wendy came to me for biz advice, and I will always be there to support a sister. I walk in my truth. La Dame by Karen Huger began 3 years ago with discovery plus development, a powerful plan, locked and loaded. I launched with a fragrance and shared Sky's the Limit for La Dame. Fragrance, wigs, candles, and home. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. There is room at the table for all of us. By chance, if you don't have a seat at the table, I'll get you one. I'll get one for you. There is so much more. Buckle up. Are you ready? I am." So Karen is saying what Autumn's mom said, you guys, which is that she had this in the works. She did say this in her little confessional on the TV, but she came back and she said the thing she didn't say was that that she told Wendy about this along with the girls a long time ago, and Wendy must have forgot. Do I believe she told Wendy a long time ago? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't really believe that. I'm sorry. I just don't really believe that, because it actually went on to show how Wendy was like, she said she was shocked. And even and y'all saw like a week or two ago, they showed on the camera, you could see that her face was like, when Karen announced it at her ambassadorship thing, she was shocked. Okay. So let's see what we saying. Okay. So let me see. Guguma said, yes, I remember the candle situation on the show. Okay. But I don't really believe that she told Wendy, y'all. I don't believe that part, you know. So I'm gonna give kudos to Autumn's mom. I'm gonna go ahead and lean your way and say that she probably did have it in the works. I just don't think she told her. Did y'all know this? Since we're on the candle situation, I gotta share this with y'all also. So since we doing the candle thing, let's finish with the candle. Did y'all know that Miss Mia Thornton was also doing the candle? Now check this out. So on the show, July 18th episode, Wendy on that show was when Wendy told her family she was going to do candles in a home essential line, right? That same month, Mia announced her company, A Million London's own candle launch, featuring limited edition statement candles made by Thompson Ferrier. I hope I'm saying that right, y'all. In collaboration with Mason 10 and DFW in Paris. So on Andy Cohen's show on August 18th, when he brought that up to Mia, her reaction was, she said, You know, they say that imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So I'm flattered and I'm glad that I was able to help her expand her business. Y'all, I don't know, y'all. What y'all thinking about like everybody getting a candle now? So now Mia have a candle, Karen got a candle, and she has a candle. Like what's going on? I mean, can they do something other than candles? I know if I had all the money they had, I could come up with a million things to do and sell other than candles. Okay. So Tammy says, I do believe she already had it in the works, but she moved in silence. She did. I think she did too. But I think they need to do, somebody needs to break away from the pack and do something original. Original. Gaguma says, yes. Kimberlina, I saw the Mia's candle story on the Tissa Tells channel. Okay. Is it Tissa Tells channel. Okay. So why is everybody getting the doggone candle? I don't get that part, y'all. I don't get that part. I think Mia's company has more than candles. Yes, she does. She does. Okay, back to the program. So Karen, so y'all, let's talk about the fact that Karen's husband got a phone call, and he was like, who's call? Because see, we heard his phone going off, right? Y'all heard his phone go off more than once. It was like two. It was like blah, blah, and she was like, oh, and he was like, oh, now he gotta act like he don't know who that is calling him on the phone. He had to act like I don't know who. Oh, wait, where am I thinking? I wonder who, oh, y'all see my phone? So he's like, oh, I wonder who's calling me. Karen said, hold up, let me see. Hold up. Let me see this. Let me see who is this beautiful lady? Okay, y'all, question. Was this a planned thing? So Karen can have a storyline. Was this like something her and Ray planned? So Karen marriage could seem like she's still struggling. Because remember our storyline last year was we struggling. I don't know if Ray really loves me. And Ray said, I don't know if I love you, Karen. Like, is this a ploy to make us think that Ray is skipping out on like Ray cheating? Or Ray might have a little sugar mama, a little sweet thing, a little young tenderoni on the side? What y'all thinking? Tammy said, scripted. And let me see. Artist Mind said, that's what I believe too. Okay, I'm gonna drop this link right now, y'all. I'm gonna drop this link right now. Because I'm gonna need y'all to talk to me about this here. We're gonna talk about this here, baby, because I feel like she reaching. Because all she talking about is how she only, her biggest story was that Giselle needed to give her an apology. Okay, well, guess what? It took you how many episodes? What we at? 11, 12. It took you 11 episodes to get a I'm sorry out of Giselle. Nah, you're done. You're over, Karen. What's next? What's your life? What's going on other than the candles? What's next? Okay, so I dropped the link. Okay, y'all. I dropped the link. And so now y'all tap on the link, come in, and let's talk about this. So Ray is like, oh, I don't, we gotta, what I'm gonna do with her? Y'all, you know how y'all are. Ray, I could think of a few things you could do with a little young chick on the side. Because I'm older. And there's some things that I'm not gonna do, Ray, that I might have done when I was her age, but I'm not doing it no more, Ray. So I could think of some reasons why you might have a little young thing, a little side piece on the side, because I'm not doing it all for you, Ray. I'm not. And I mean, I give Karen her props. Karen is an older lady, but she's classy and she looks very, very good for her age. I really love the way Karen takes care of it. Yes, we know Karen goes to see a private doctor once a year to get her face right and get herself together. But she doing the thing. Like, what you can't get mad at her. You can't be mad. because she's doing everything she could do to keep her man happy. And that's, to me, that's what you should be doing. Especially when you've been married as long as they have. Keep it all together. Keep it together. You know what I'm saying? Because like she said, what Karen said, she said, oh, they got a lot of young girls out there that want a good man. And Karen knows she got a good man. She's smart. She's smart. She knows she got a good man. And she also knows they got a lot of young tenderonis, young sweet things out there that's willing to come get that man from her. Or at least even willing to share that man with her. She knows that. So kudos to Karen for keeping her little self tight. Keeping it all tight. Keeping it together, Karen. Continue. And keep your hands on that man. I don't want to say it like that, y'all, because I really don't agree with going into your man's phone. I don't like it. Like, I don't believe in like the phone ring. Let me see. I don't really do that. Because really, I believe that what's in the dark gonna come to the light eventually. That's what I believe. Okay. So I'm gonna let you do what you do, baby. Do your thing. Because I'm gonna find out sooner or later, right? That's what I think. I ain't gotta go looking for it because it's gonna, we know if you look for it, you're gonna find it, right? But also if you don't look for it, it's eventually gonna come and find you anyways. So that's my take on it all. Okay. So anyways, so Karen did that whole thing. Her candles came out the box. Did y'all like the candles? Because I felt like it was, to be the La Dame that she is, I felt like it was kind of plain. And that bow on top, the cap, y'all, that bow on that cap made that whole packaging look weak. It made the packaging look cheap to me. It made it look like it's not really expensive, like the luxury line she's trying to put out there. I feel like she could have done better. The candle, I feel like another shape. You know what I'm saying? Like every candle is a circle or a square. It's like, come on, y'all. You step up. We're in 2021, going into 2022. Y'all know good and well you can make a candle look like anything. They're making lamps look like things. They're making flower pots looking different. Make the candle look unique. Make the candle don't even really look like a candle. How about that? Like camouflage it. Make it look like something else, but it's really a candle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Surprise me in 2021. I want to be surprised. Okay? Because I'm going to tell y'all, at the end of this, I saw this show, blew my mind away, y'all. But I ain't going to talk about that right now. I ain't going to talk about that. So Crickets says, looked like any other candle to me. Thank you. Thank you. And where was the wicks? Because she been talking about these 3 wicks. These 3 wicks, where are the 3 wicks? She was supposed to like take the candle and be like, oh, here's the, oh, look, the 3 wicks. You know what I'm saying? Not really to camera, but so we could see. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is she saying all of that? So Gaguma said, oh, I took it off. Sorry. Gaguma said, I wonder if they smell like her fragrance. I'm curious what look. I know, me too. I am curious. I'm curious too. But I don't think it does, because she said the name of the candle was something. What she said, y'all, was like some type of. It gave like some type of hint towards like a jungle, a forest, or some kind of smell like that. The name of it, I can't really remember. Y'all, you'd have thought I'd have wrote that down, but I did not. Okay, so let's see. What's my next thing? So the whole Ray situation, I feel like she's, playing games. I feel she's playing games. And then, and let me say this about that. Y'all saw how she played it off for the camera? You know good and well, any other woman, including myself, had I seen a picture, because this chick sent him a picture. She didn't send just, wait, what the word said? Let me see, y'all. I wrote it down. She said, hello. She said, good morning, handsome. What time Ray got home last night? That's what I want to know. For her to be saying good morning, you was with her last night? Because normally when you with somebody at night, they check in the next morning. Good morning. Y'all, if Ray is cheating on Karen, Karen was mad and she tried to play it off. She was like, oh, honey, she left her little message. And y'all know that wouldn't be the message that I would have left. You know, I probably would have said some other stuff. I'd have been like, listen, baby, you got my husband number. Now let me give you my number. You calling him, now call me. Holler at me. Or call right back. I'm going to give you 1 hour to call this number back. We need to talk. You know what I'm saying? But Karen was trying to play it off for the camera. You know, she was like, okay, Ray, well, come on. You know, oh, you have a fan club, huh? You have fans, huh? You know, she was steaming on the inside. She was steaming on the inside. They had to turn the cameras off real quick at that point because she walked away and the cameras, yeah, turn it off because we had to get into it. So Candace and her mama, y'all. Oh, baby. Cricket said, why would you leave a message? Why would you leave a message? Because that man then told that lady, my wife is busy. She don't really have time for me. She's on the show. She's doing her thing. And that's a wrap. Chances are she probably won't be around. She's not around me all the time. She get up in the morning and she out the door. They filming right now. She probably won't even be with me. So the chick just decided to call during filming, which is why it's kind of suspect also that it makes me say, is this really going down like this? Or is she reaching for a storyline for this season? And because it's the middle of the season, pushing for next season to, you know, so they can keep up for next season. We want to know what's going on with Cricket. I mean, a Cricket. We're all looking at your thing, Cricket. We want to know what's going on with Carrot. Girl, that's too funny. I can't believe I said. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So, Carrot, let's get with Candace and her mama. Y'all, here's what I didn't appreciate about her mama this time. The one thing her mama did that I didn't really care for was I felt like she was covering for Mia, covering for Giselle, covering for the cast, and supporting the cast feelings about stuff more than her daughter. Tell me if I'm wrong. Because she asked her mama, was Mia asking you questions? I heard Mia was asking you about me and my husband and my business. And her mama, oh no, she wasn't really. But yet, when Mia came to her mama, was like, is Candace blase? Is Candace the West? She was answering, just giving all the answers to him, giving it all to him. But she not doing that for her daughter, giving her daughter all the answers. And I didn't appreciate that. If you're going to just be blabbermouth, if you're going to be yuck mouth and just spill all the garbage out in the streets to the people, then why aren't you doing that to your daughter? Give your daughter all the garbage too. Don't hold back on your daughter. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really care for that. So then, y'all can't tell me that y'all didn't see how Candace's mama was making faces for us. She was signaling us, letting us know when they was lying, y'all. She was giving us the tea without giving us the tea. She was like, but yeah, I wrote this down. Chris said, what did Chris say? So Chris said, the contract is their prenup and their marriage certificate. Dot did this. The mom, we call her Dot, Mom Dot. So she said, Chris was like, oh, you tell them that the management contract is our prenup and our marriage certificate. The mama was like, it's like, then she said, okay. Then she finally comes back and she says, well, okay, as long as y'all have a prenup, that's all and y'all are happy, that's all that matters to me. Like, no, y'all really don't have no prenup. But okay, if y'all want to think so, that's fine with me. And I'm gonna let y'all have it, right? Telling all the tea, just doing too much. So then Chris, let me see. Oh, then she said, Chris looked at her and said, you have never paid a bill for me. You've never paid a bill that had Chris Bassett name on it. Here go to mama again. Miss Dorothy was Miss Dorothy was trying to bite her tongue, y'all. It was so funny. She could tell. Candace get that mess from her mama. Candace cannot not say something when it's in her spirit and on her mind and in her mouth. It's coming out. And Miss Dorothy is the same. They're the same way. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, as they say. Okay. Yeah. Yes. And yes, Dorothy's facial expressions, they kill me. They kill me, y'all. Okay, so let's see. So now, is Miss Dorothy paying for some of the bills? Is she paying for some of the bills? Y'all, I don't know. But let's get down to the house situation. So let's talk about this. Where did I put this at? No, I don't think I think I wrote about it, y'all. So the tea on the house, according to Bravo, is Robin strongly feels that Miss Dorothy did not pay any of the $1.1 million that was spent for Candace and Chris's house. She says she strongly don't believe Miss Dorothy paid for any of Candace's house. Do we believe that? Not really. I'm sorry, I just don't. I mean, I just feel like, the mama, I just don't believe it. I just believe that she has done something. She has done something, y'all. Even if it's just, maybe she just paid for the house insurance. Maybe that. Maybe she just paid to get for the furniture. But she did something in connection with that house. Because, y'all, according to the show, she was there for 9 days. 9 days. And then her daughter said, oh, somehow you got a cameo in the video. Somehow. So here's the thing. Who paid for the video? I believe the mama paid for the video. And I said that last week. I believe Miss Dorothy paid for the video stuff. That's why she was able to get her cameo. That's why she was on set. That's why she was there. And to be honest, what I do feel is, I feel like even though Candace did invite the girls to be a part of the video, and I do believe she really wanted them to be a part of it, to be nice to them. I do. But I also feel like she did it because her mom was going to be there. And think about it. She knew her mama probably already said, I'm paying for the video. I want to be a part of the video. I want to be a part of your process. I want to be a part of the music. I'm spending my money on it. I want to do something. Okay. So think about it. You got all of these young girls dancing and, dudes and everybody doing their thing at the video to just have her mom. Where they going to put her mama at? They had a scene where they was dancing in the car shop, right? With her in the car. So tell me, what part of the other video was the mama going to be on? So what better resolution to that problem than to invite the girls to be there? So now you got women that's, I ain't going to say the girls are her mom's age, but they're around, in that same vicinity of an age group. You understand what I'm saying? So why not? Hey, love and life, how you doing? Nice to see you. Glad you made it. So my take is, once again, the mama paid for the video. The mama said, I want to be in the video. Candace said, okay, then let's see how we can put her in the video. Oh, I know. I'm going to invite all the girls from my show. They're around my mother's age group. You know what I'm saying? And that way my mom don't look like she's not, she the only one in the video. And we at least will have a spot for her to be in the video. And she created the spot for her mom, which was cool. I think that's nice. We'll go with that. But Chris, y'all, I'm sorry. Chris ain't paying no bills in the house. That's what Miss Dorothy gave us. He's not paying for nothing. And that's a wrap. Okay. Now, Mia. Y'all, Mia is so jealous of the fact that her mom is spending all this time with her sister and her children. It is killing her. Could y'all see it in her face when she was like, Mom, I called y'all and I said to y'all, no, she said, I called you and I asked you to help me and you had to go check with my sister. You can't do nothing without checking with my sister. And she was, she was mad. And I didn't appreciate the fact that that made her mama cry, y'all. I don't like how she handling her mama. Not one single bill. Not one bill do I believe the man is paying. I don't even think the man buying the food in the house. I don't. Okay. So let's see. Gaguma said, I think it's okay for parents to help their children, but because Candace is married and has a partner, you would hope he would be able to care for her financially, at least as equal. Okay. And let's just go here. Okay, let's see what Tammy's saying. So Tammy said, yes, I can't believe she said she wanted her to be her children's net. Okay, so let me address Gaguma's statement. I agree with you, Gaguma. But here's the thing. What really do you expect from a man who marries somebody that has some money? No, not money, but access to some money, right? She has a little money, then she has access to her parents' money, okay? The man, then all of a sudden, while y'all together, she gets to be on this TV show, this hit TV show. Not no, TV show that we don't know if it's going to be aired next season or not, but a for sure season. I mean, a for sure show. I can't get it out. Making all of this money. What does a man do? He's a chef. What does he do? He's a chef. What does he do? Y'all tell me, what a man supposed to pull the money from? There's no way that he gonna have the money she has. It's like that Todd and Candace situation. Todd been fighting all these years trying to make the money to come up to spending Candy's money to make money to come equal with her. And here we go, same old thing with Chris Bass. He can't win. That's the way I see it. She's gonna have to accept, and her mom's gonna have to accept that the man is, until y'all give the man about 500 grand to open up his own restaurant for real, his own thing for real, and he's making all of the profit. Like Candy do her man, she give him the money and access to do his own thing so he can have his own money. Candy's gonna have to do the same thing with her man, or else what he gonna do it? He can't do it. Okay, now Tammy said, yes, I can't believe she said she wanted her to be her children's nanny. Girl, did you hear that? The nanny. You don't even use that word with your mama. The nanny. See, and Marcy said last week that Candace. That Mia's family probably think that she thinks she's too uppity for them. And that's probably why they're not really trying to come around to her mama, And to me, just the fact that she said what she said, that to me showed that, yeah, you acting too uppity. Like we don't want. And her mama kept trying to be nice. Y'all. I mean, kept. And I was so mad. I was like, don't do. And the poor lady, then when her mama started crying, now you want to say, oh, don't cry. No, you wanted your mama to cry. You know why you wanted your mama to cry? Because you said on the show, what she said, I'm gonna have to look for it in my notes. But y'all know what I'm saying. She said that she feels jealous about her mom. So Crooked said I didn't either. Maybe she's watching the kids while she's at work. That's what it sounds like. Goguma says, wow, that's interesting because I thought since he sold the restaurant, he would have some money to start something new for himself. Okay, Goguma, no. So turns out that the restaurant, he said he sold it, he made all this money. Allegedly, it was never his restaurant. It was a friend of his restaurant. Allegedly. I'm going to leave that right there. So Goguma said it would be great to see him do really great as a chef and take care of Ken. It would. I'm rooting for Chris. So Chris and I are well, I follow Chris on Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram. And he's very nice, y'all. He had put up this thing about how to make lamb chops. And I commented and I was like, oh, I love lamb chops. I would love to learn how to cook lamb chops, right? Do you know this man was nice enough to not only like my comment, but he came back and he sent me a video of him in the kitchen making lamb. And then he texted me and he said, here you go. This is for you. Easy peasy. Just do what I do. And I said, oh, wow, thanks. That's so nice. Like, he didn't have to send me that video. He didn't. But he was nice enough to send me the video. Uh-oh. Looking like I got company. Looking like I got company. Well, hello, honey. About time, huh? I can't hear you. You got your mic off.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me turn
I
it
hear
off.
you now, baby.
Okay,
I hear you.
Let me turn
Go
it
ahead
off.
on. Say what you got to say, girl.
Listen, Mia is messy. Mia is extremely messy, and she did a couple of things in this past episode. For one, I agree with everybody that said maybe her mother, when she got out of prison, she probably went and lived with the other daughter, and she probably helps her with her kids. The impression I'm getting is that her sister probably single. And if her sister's single and you're watching your grandkids, then yes, you would have to check your daughter's schedule to make sure you coordinate and because y'all rely on each other. Mia's jealous and she doesn't know how to handle that. But why invite your mother for ice cream, which is supposed to be a fun time, and then browbeat her the whole time she's there about stuff from the past? But I do want to know what the mother did to end up supposedly when she got, what did Mia say? She said that she was supposed to do 20 years, but she didn't.
Yeah.
What in the world did she do to get 20 years? That's not a drug charge.
You think that's a drug charge?
No, I said that's not a drug charge.
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't think so. Could it be body soliciting?
For 20 years? That sounds like manslaughter.
You think it's manslaughter?
Something along those lines. Something
Oh,
thicker
wow.
than a Snicker.
And she can't talk about it either. Y'all think, okay, y'all.
Hi.
Could you get time for maybe your child being hurt? Remember when she got burned?
Ah, that's true. But that would be something, what do they call that? Contributing to the delinquency of a minor or something like that. That doesn't even, you don't even get 5 years when, 20 years for that. I don't know.
Wow.
I know that it'll
Yeah.
probably come out,
Well, wait, let me say
eventually.
this. You think they could have been, it could have been a drug charge and they threw the book at her? Because let me tell you, I have relatives that have had drug charges. Let me tell you, I have a little cousin. This boy was only 17 years old when he stole out of a grocery store. And he's still in prison to date and he's 47.
Wow. Now that's true. That's true.
You know? So could it, you know what I'm saying? They could have just tried, and that's probably why they pulled it. They could have pulled, she probably got an attorney and they pulled the sentence back from 20 to 7.
Right. That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They
Yeah.
do that. Try to throw the book at you, make an example of you, especially because you're black. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And then if you don't have the money to have somebody go and fight for you to make it right, you stuck.
Yeah, that's true. We saw it happen a lot of times, where or you people end up with men and then they end up getting caught up in some of the stuff they be dealing, and the next thing you know, you get caught up in a trick bag and everybody going to jail.
There you go. You could be, guess what? They could give you some time just for what? For like knowing something about your man doing some drug stuff.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But I'm going to be quiet until you get to the Giselle driveway.
Girl, let's get where let me see where I'm at in my notes, girl. Hold up.
Okay.
Let me see where I'm at. I was going to talk about Wendy. Y'all want to say nothing about Wendy?
Wendy,
So I was
I
going to talk
was
about how Karen was trying to butter Wendy up by playing the two. I said by playing the two black powerful women thing. Remember when she was saying, well, Wendy, we two black powerful women, and there's no reason why we can't, all have a seat at the table, like trying to make her feel better about the fact that she's doing the same thing she's doing.
That's true. That's true.
You know?
But Karen always, she kind of did that with Monique too. She always tries to make it seem like she's trying to bring women together and doing the women empowerment thing. And we all can have a piece of this pie together. That's been the message she's been promoting this whole season. So I think
Right.
she was being genuine, but kind of, you're right, soothe Wendy at the same time.
At the
Yeah.
same
Now,
time, trying to be slick. Yeah, because she didn't want that Wendy coming at her like Wendy came at Giselle.
yeah, exactly.
She
Exactly.
don't.
So
She can't handle that kind of pressure, Karen. Like somebody getting in her face and calling her out her name, and she
right.
don't know. She a country girl. She older. She more demure, more chill, laid back.
Refined, exactly. She's not
She
rat
don't.
tat tat tat.
Yeah, right. I said, look at Wendy. Wendy been
Uh-huh.
trying to act hard, y'all, ever since this season started. Where that
Yeah.
came from?
I think it came from the reunion last year because that whole last year she did Monique dirty by sticking up with those, with Giselle and
Mm-hmm.
Candace and Robin. But then when Monique came with the binder, and she
Mm-hmm.
saw how everything really transpired, and now they're coming after her.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy, I don't care how much education a person has. Like she said, don't mess with my family because it'll be who
Right.
inside the dogs out in here,
Right. Right.
So
That's
I think
right.
that's what it is, and that's what made her become friendly with Karen this year because she
Mhm.
realized I think she went home, sat back, reevaluated everything because she's smart and
Yeah,
saw it
she's
for what it
smart.
was and came in
Mhm.
this year with a whole new game plan.
Yes, yes, and to me though, she went against everything she said at the
Mm,
reunion. She was like, baby, you and I didn't get along, Karen, because I'm not coming to you for that motherly thing the way that you are with Candace, and
mm-hmm.
she is now. She a
Correct,
100% is now.
correct, correct. But I don't like the way that what's her name? Robin is trying to gaslight situations with Wendy. And then she tries to turn it around and make it seem like, oh, Wendy, why are you being so loud? Why are you being aggressive? Because she did that
Mhm.
same thing last year with Monique. Like, I'm so
Yes,
threatened. I can't come around you because we don't know when you're gonna be volatile. You the one
right.
that
She
went up,
did.
it went up to who was it that season that she was going to fight her because she said something about Juan outside the restaurant with the umbrella.
Oh, that was Monique.
Okay, so yeah,
That was Monique. Yes, honey.
yeah,
That was. She got all up in her face, and they had the umbrella.
exactly,
She had the umbrella like this.
exactly. So what she does is she throws rocks and then hides her hand, and then
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the way she was talking to Wendy, like this episode, like she was her child. Like, Wendy, don't be so aggressive. And when Wendy wasn't being one. She
She.
did it.
I was going to ask you. Did you feel? Because I was like, she was like, you're getting loud or something. And she goes, I'm getting loud. She says,
Exactly.
I'm not. I was like, who is Robin is playing games with this
Yeah, she
girl?
was gaslighting the situation. And she did it a couple episodes ago when they were all out to
Mm-hmm.
dinner and she started talking about, well, you're talking to us like you're on CNN and this isn't CNN. And it was like, huh? Who's talking to you? She
Mm-hmm.
didn't elevate her voice. You just
She
don't like what
didn't.
she's saying. That's the
Now
problem.
but let me ask you this. Tell me if y'all noticed this. Did y'all notice when when Robin talks to Wendy, Wendy pulls back.
Mm-hmm.
She don't curse, she don't get loud, she don't do none of that. When she talked to Giselle, she cursed her. She said everything she, you know what I'm saying? She's a whole lot more aggressive with when she's talking to Giselle than she is when she's talking to Robin. And I feel like she's scared of Robin. She's intimidated by Robin, but she's not of Giselle.
But I
What you
think
think?
she realizes that Giselle is the messier of the two. And she knows that Giselle is the one that was trying to bring Monique down and spread the rumor about Monique's husband. And she knows that
Mm-hmm.
it's Giselle that's behind the rumors with her husband this year. So she has more aggression and anger towards Giselle. I don't think she's scared of
Right.
any of them, but she definitely, that's why today, well, last night on the show, she said to her, when Giselle turned around and say something to her, she said, "I'm not talking to you," because she did exactly what I would have did if I wait and
Yes,
get
she
up and
did.
leave.
Yeah.
She said, "I'm a city. I don't want none of your crumpets. I don't want none of your tea. Like I don't want none of that. And don't say another word to me,
No,
and we
she
won't have a
did.
problem because I'll
She
set
went
this
in on her
whole
like that,
this
like
tent."
quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But what do you think about the whole Mia situation? Mia and Candace. Because okay, so when Candace came, right, they said they started telling Candace about how they felt like it was bad timing. Do y'all feel like it's bad, like if you were with your friend and your friend was doing her video and she pressed for time, she's stressing because they don't have no cars, her husband ain't there to help, like she really was under the gun and she's got to remember her steps and all of this stuff. Is that the right time to say anything about, somebody going to ask your mom? Like that's, to me, I did agree with them on that. Like, not right now. Tell her when it's done. You could have
I
still told her tonight, but tell her when
mhm.
she's finished.
I get that, but I believe sometimes you have to meet people right where they are. They didn't mind talking
Mhm.
about her during her video shoot in the parking lot under the same stressful situation. Y'all want to talk
Mhm.
about stuff. It seemed to be a
Mhm.
little low. They didn't have no cars, this, that, and the third. Candace didn't mind. Now, if Candace minded, then yeah, then I'll be like, well, yeah, that was inappropriate. And you see, you threw off this, that, and the third. But none of that, like
Yes.
she said, actually happened. So no, I'm telling my
Mhm.
friend, they over there talking about you. First of all,
Mhm.
why are you gonna ask my mother her age? You don't know her like that. Y'all ain't friends. Don't play with my mother.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's to me. Like it's to me myself. I don't have like you. As soon as they'd have told me Mia, I'd have been like, "Excuse me, Mia, you gotta go,"
Right.
and then continued my video. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got to go because I just couldn't. I wouldn't. I don't think my conscience would have allowed me to move forward with what I'm doing, knowing somebody over here, and God only knows what else they saying. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Correct.
What
Correct.
and knowing my mama is how my mama is.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what tea my mama giving y'all? You know what I'm saying, for the cameras.
Correct. That's why I think Karen did the right thing. Karen was like, "Oh no, leave me out of this. Like, don't get me
Yeah, she
involved
was
in
like,
these
not me.
shenanigans. Not today."
No. Now let me ask y'all about this whole vaccine situation. So I don't know who's vaccinated, whoever's watching. I'm gonna speak for myself because I am. I didn't get all this. I didn't feel like Karen felt. Like when she said, I did feel a little different. I did feel something. But once that passed, like a day or two, I was good. But I didn't. Karen was like she
Extra.
felt like, yeah, like she was talking like she had just took a shot of something else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Mm-hmm. It kind of made, in my opinion, would have made people scared to get it the way that she was acting. But I'm like you, I didn't have any side effects.
yeah.
My first shot that I got, um,
Mm-hmm.
afterwards, I was just tired the next day. That the same day that I got it, I actually went straight to work. I had no problems.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, um,
Mm-hmm.
was it? I slept. And then the
Okay.
second shot, I didn't have any fatigue, no soreness in my arm, whatever. So I'm like,
Yeah.
but they
So
say,
your first was the worst.
yeah, and it wasn't
Okay.
bad. I went to
Right.
sleep.
Right. Right. Now, see,
And
that's
maybe
what
she
happened
needs to
with.
go lay down somewhere.
Yeah, now that's what happened with my mom. She said, "Girl, I felt." She said when they gave me that shot, I felt like they gave me some kind of drug to relax me. She said all I wanted to do was, and she slept like a baby
Yeah.
from both her shots, and for a while she slept. Now
Okay.
me, I didn't have that effect, but I didn't have any effect. Like my arm wasn't sore, the
Yeah.
spot wasn't sore. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
get no headache. I didn't feel no. I didn't have no side effects for neither one of them.
No. Well,
None.
like I said,
And
I
I was
don't consider being tired a side effect. It was what it was. I could have just been
yeah,
tired, you know.
right, right,
You know.
right.
But no, it
So
definitely was worth it, in my opinion.
yeah, me too. So Gaguma said I would have been so stressed. Me too. Candace handled it really well. I would have been information overload. Yes. Yeah. I'd have had to respond and react real quick to her. Tammy said I had really bad side effects. Really bad. I'm
Oh,
not laughing at you, Tammy. I'm laughing at I guess I'm just laughing at the situation. That's all. But really bad, Tammy. Like you had fever and everything? Let me know while we talking about this. So, y'all, I need to know who was the best dressed at this party. That's what I like to do. When I look at these things and they do their little group stuff, who was best dressed in
listen,
you guys?
A scholar dresses her behind off.
That's
I've been
what
getting
I
my
have on
life
my
the
paper,
whole,
a scholar.
yes. Every episode she been doing the damn thing every
She
time. All
do.
her
She really
outfits.
do.
Yeah,
Do
she's
y'all think
beautiful.
that's her real hair? I think so.
I think so.
I really think so. Because she's
Hmm.
Ethiopian.
Hmm.
And to me, Ethiopians are beautiful.
Yeah, that's
I
why I said
love,
she's beautiful.
yeah, she's a beautiful girl. Her husband, they showed a picture of her husband. He fortunate to have her.
Yeah.
I think I hope he knows. You know what I'm saying? I think he knows that though. I really do.
Mhm.
I think he knows that.
Well, the
Let's
kids was
see.
cute.
The kids are very cute. Now the
Yeah.
guy, I'm not saying he's ugly, but
Hmm.
she's a beautiful girl. So where
Yes.
I expected a little bit more.
Well, we don't know him yet. I wish they
No,
would
we
tell us
don't.
more about her. We don't even really
Yeah,
know
we
her.
got to see because I do find like people become attractive to me based on who they
How they
are,
are
not,
exactly.
like
Mhm.
the way you look might turn my head, but I
Mhm.
got to see you move around and talk and see what you're about to know if you're really attractive to me,
Correct.
you know.
Mhm.
Because they got people on it that's beautiful and just as ugly as they want
Yes,
to be.
that's true.
I don't like that kind of stuff. So Gaguma agrees. Skylar is stylish. Tammy said, yes, loss of feeling on left side of my what?
What?
Of your mouth? Your eyeballs were swollen. Wait a minute.
Which one did you get?
Yeah, which one you got? What you mean your eye? How your eyeballs swell? How you know that your eyeballs swell? How you even know that? Fever, chills, fatigue, sore arm. Then my monthly came. Oh, girl, you got all. Oh, that was bad. For a
Mm,
day
mm,
after years
mm.
of menopause. So it started that too. That's what I had, Pfizer.
I had Pfizer too. I didn't have.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't have all that. Well, I'm gonna say this. I still think you did better getting Pfizer than Moderna.
My
So
whole
I'm gonna
thing,
leave that
I just
alone.
didn't want to get Johnson and Johnson's. They couldn't even make talcum powder. You know how many years we
That's
were
what my
putting
daughter said.
talcum powder
Oh no.
everywhere. I had all under my
Yes,
neck, looking,
yes, that's
everywhere
what my
you
daughter
go.
said.
You had it, in your
Mhm.
lady parts and stuff. And you find out later on that it causes ovarian cancer. So I didn't want
Thank you.
nothing that
And then what happened to all the people that has died from ovarian cancer that y'all ain't paying?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What about their
Exactly.
families and how they suffer? Children lost their mothers to ovarian
Hmm.
cancer because of y'all and y'all. Are y'all trying to find those people? You know,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I keep getting off the subject. Okay, so the other thing with the show, um, oh, when it came to Mia and your girl talking about her mama and her getting the information, I have to give credit to Giselle with her crazy self. Giselle purposely, talked about this, and she even and okay. So wait, let me say this. Can y'all tell that like Candace is so cool with Giselle until she just accepts Giselle hands down. Like Giselle could do anything, she could say anything, and Candace will never come after her.
That's
She'll
true.
say it in her little confessional. Well,
Hmm.
Giselle was wrong. Don't worry about Wendy's breastises. Worry about your own breast. You know what I'm saying? But she
Hmm.
would never tell Giselle or Robin anything to their faces. And when they were at the party, Giselle said, girl, we was being shady. Yes, we was. We was like our mama said. We and she laughed. And what did Candace do? They showed Candace. Candace was like, you know,
Yeah,
but she turns to Mia and goes off on Mia for asking the question.
true. Well, my opinion is I
Mm-hmm.
think Candace kisses Giselle's behind. Yeah, that's true. But what did she say?
100%.
She actually said that she pretty much accepts Giselle for who she is, and she knows she's shady, and she knows that she plays the role that that she is, that she's gonna stir the pot and bring the mess. But see, she can't take that from Ashley. She'll be ready to go in Ashley's mouth. But
Right,
Giselle, I guess,
right,
since she's the head one in charge, she sucks up
right.
to her.
Now this is my last question, and then we're gonna be done, y'all. So, oh wait, Gaguma said off topic is all good. I like hearing you talk about different things. Thank you, Gaguma. Thank you for putting up with it, girl. Because everybody tell me my kids, I will start on one thing and I'll start talking, and my daughter will go bring it back. So I'll go off topic real quick, y'all. Okay, so here's my last question. When it comes to oh Lord, I hate when I forget. Wait, let me see, y'all. See, that's why I write these notes because I will forget what I'm trying to say. Um, Karen tells Mia what Wendy said. Okay. So let me say this before I get to the last question. Remember when she pulled Mia to the side and she told Mia what Wendy said, about her telling her mom?
Hmm.
It was that being messy? Could she have just kept that to herself? Of what? Of what?
I think she was trying to like being as though she brought her into the group, kind of like, girl,
Mm-hmm.
check yourself. Like these girls ain't feeling the way handling some conversations. I think
Mm-hmm.
that was not being messy, but
Mm-hmm.
necessary because she brought her into the group, and I guess she don't want there to be issues because of someone she's bringing around. So if anybody had to tell her, it would have been Karen's place out of everybody sitting there.
Okay, because that is her girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Tammy said no. I think she was giving her a heads up. Okay, that's true. Now Goguma said, I think Candace cannot forgive Ashley for giving that statement affidavit regarding Monique last season.
That's what it
Yes,
is. Yeah. Yeah.
100%. She cannot. She cannot forgive her. Okay, so we're gonna do a speed round of shady or reasonable. Y'all ready? 3 questions. Y'all ready? First question. Should you be told at your video production that your friend is asking inappropriate questions to your mom? Shady
Reasonable.
or reasonable? Come on, y'all.
It depends on your friend though. Now, if you do have a
Okay.
friend and you know that they have trouble focusing or it would have thrown them off, and I think
Mm.
isn't Candace and Wendy were friends before the show. That's Candace brought Wendy on the show. So she
Right.
knew her well enough to know your friend and how they're gonna react. And but she could have
Mm-hmm.
waited. She could have waited until
Yes.
later, but she just don't like Mia. That's what it is. So she's like, girl. And then plus Mia had already started with the asking Candace's mom her age. That pissed her off first. So now you're gonna ask
Right.
the girl's mom her age. Now you talking about her husband and want to
About her
know who's
husband.
getting paid and what? I wish somebody would. No, tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, now you getting into my finances, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Tammy said shady. Guguma said reasonable if I'm on reality TV.
Ah,
Okay,
okay. Mm-hmm.
that makes sense. That's a good way of seeing that. Question two. To call your friend while you're drunk to say how much you don't like them. Reasonable or shady?
Why wait till you're drunk?
Oh, I'm sorry. If that's your friend, you can say,
Mm-hmm.
look, girl, let me tell you, I don't like how you are. You're
Mm-hmm.
not right.
Reasonable, yeah.
That's real. But to call while you drunk, that's shady because that tells me that you can't live in Karen always said, I live in my truth. I live
True.
in my truth. No, you're not living in your truth till you drunk.
Okay. That's
Then you
true.
living in your truth.
That's true.
That's what I see. Okay. My last question. Um, should you be concerned about traumatic changes to your friend's appearance after cheating rumors about their husband emerges? Okay, wait, hold up. Let me see. Tammy said that's when the truth comes out. Yes. Guguma said not while drunk. No, exactly. That's what I think. When you're drunk, no. So y'all, last question. Should you be concerned about traumatic changes to your friend's appearance after cheating rumors about their husband emerges?
No. Or shady.
Shady or reasonable? Shady. If you're concerned, that's shady.
Okay. First off, can we talk about that for a second?
Yep. Talk about
She
it.
got
What
these
you think?
changes, but everyone keeps leaving out the fact that she had 3 kids. Last season, she was postpartum. Like she
Mhm.
said, she doesn't plan on having any more kids. So she wanted the mommy makeover. That
Right.
probably had nothing to do with cheating rumors. But heck,
Okay.
these girls are going and getting whole body lifts, this, that, and the third, with no man, trying to get a
Yep.
man. So
Yep.
we're gonna be concerned about the whole world because everybody's doing it. So
All
worry
right.
about your own self. And what's wrong with fixing up something if you have the money, the desire, and can do it safely? Who cares? Now, as a
Right.
girlfriend, if you were doing it to quote unquote save your marriage, I might, if you ask my opinion, tell you no, I don't think you should fix yourself for nobody. They should be able to accept you how you are. But it
You are right.
obviously made her happier. She's so confident now.
She
She's
is.
happy. It brought out a whole different side of her that we're seeing
Right.
because we
Right.
didn't really know her like that because we just got to know her. They act like they knew this lady for 20 years and she had
Yeah.
some kind of dramatic change overnight. You only knew her
Right.
1 year, and it was
1 year.
after having a baby. She still literally was nursing last year. So give her a
Yeah.
minute.
And most people will want to do something with their bodies after they have
Mm-hmm.
their last child, especially three, because that
Mm-hmm.
takes such a toll on a woman's body. I'm my
Yeah.
God, I only had two in my body. I was like looking at my breast, like, oh my God, like, oh no, I need to do something.
Especially when you nursing. So hey, whatever makes
Right.
you happy. But Giselle just being nasty. But I cried laughing with the way Wendy answered that and said, well, no, it would only be reasonable if we believed it, because the person that published it also said that you had an STD. Girl, you left
That's
that part
right.
out.
Yeah, she was like, and I don't.
Hmm.
But I love Giselle because she laughs about it. She's like,
Hmm.
and I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Hmm.
not a big deal to her. But poor Wendy, I feel because I like Wendy a lot, and I don't like when the fact that because you could tell that kind of broke her when they brought that rumor up. That
Yeah,
really affected her more than I don't think they thought it would affect her as much as it did.
they
You know
didn't
what I'm
care.
saying?
They didn't care.
You think
They were
you
going to
think they
talk
care?
about Monique's, when they were talking about Monique and possibly her child not being by her husband. You trying to ruin lives and get somebody killed out here in the streets. They didn't
Yeah, but
care.
they really didn't like Monique. Like they really did. Remember, Monique and Giselle had went at it for years on the
Yeah.
show, like season. But Wendy, they did have some type of light for her. I think that they just brought it up for show purposes,
Yeah, they
but
needed a
they really didn't think
storyline.
it would. Yeah, I just don't think that they thought it would hurt her that much. So let me call off my answers. So Tammy got reasonable. Loving Life says shady. Tammy said a true friend reasonable, but from Giselle shady.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Gaguma said, I would be concerned if I thought she was doing it just to please her
Mm-hmm.
husband and losing her sense of self. But I don't think Wendy was spiraling down or anything. No, I don't think she was spiraling down either. I don't either. Okay, so any last thing you want to say before we get out of here? We have 1 hour and 5 minutes. We did good. I think we did pretty good.
Well, and also another reason Wendy might have wanted to get made over, she watched the show. She read a whole bunch of comments. They were dogging her last year, from her wigs to this, that, and the third. So on. She
Mm-hmm.
looks so good. She was beautiful last year to me.
Right.
But she does to me look better this year. So
She does. She really
yeah,
does.
her
I agree.
makeup looks better, her hair looks better, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she also made a change because people was dragging her in the comments and stuff, and it was horrible. I was like, these people are disrespectful. So that might have
Yeah,
also had something to do with her wanting to have a change. So there was a lot
that's
of
true.
things that could have been helped her make that decision. I really don't
Right,
think that it was about her husband having an affair.
right, right. I don't think so either. I really don't. So
Yeah.
watch what happened live. Your girl was on, right? Dixon. Robin. So Robin said that she really likes Karen's candles. They really smell up the whole room, she
Hmm.
said. Then she said that wine kinda regretted being so harsh on her in the past. He kind of
Okay.
regretted it, she said. So my last question was going to be this: do y'all believe that that Candace learned her lesson about saying really mean things and
No.
what's coming out of her mouth?
No.
I don't think she. I think she thinks she's learned her lesson because she's not really saying everything she wanted to say. She might say one or two things when her mind is just really spinning. So she thinks she's making progress. But you ain't made progress until you learn to stop this behavior. Like
That's
it's
true.
not okay. To say something about that girl's mom is not okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just wrong. It's
But
just
you know
wrong.
what? In her defense, I have to say, I think that just flew off
Mhm.
her lips without her even thinking it. Because that's something I would
Wait,
have
you
said.
think who?
Oh, I
Say it
said,
again.
I think that I think she just did it without it, like instinctively, without even thinking about it. It literally
Yeah,
rolled off her tongue because she's sarcastic. And because I could have seen me saying something like that, like your mother so and so. You know what I mean? I don't even think
yeah,
she needed a background on to know anything about her mother. Her mother could have been a lawyer for all she cared, or a doctor, and she still would have got the same response. Your mother's low budget. You know what I mean? I think that was
yeah.
more
Right,
instinct.
right. Your mama, like Heavenly. She
Exactly. Like
reminded
if
me
you
of
young
Heavenly when I
mom,
heard
like
her say,
yeah.
"Wait a minute." She been dealing with Heavenly lately. Tammy said, "No, she don't think so." And a lot of housewives get work done by their second season. They do
Mhm.
because Karen is completely different, y'all. Like Karen look complete. She has they rewound. I don't know how to say it. They She took her age back by about a good 10 years.
Karen looks
Whoever
good.
doing her work, great
Yeah.
job,
She looks
great
good.
great job.
Once again, she got critiqued about her wigs and her clothes or whatever. She went. Now she got a stylist. She has somebody that helps her. But she looks good too. So I don't
Hmm.
know. But
And loving life says no. Candace's mouth is still horrible. Yes, it is. Tammy said I think it was on purpose. This is Candace. Yes, it is. And she called Ashley. Well, that's what I was. She She go, okay, let me give you the compliment. Goguma said, great to hear at Autumn's Mom on the panel today. Lots of fun.
Oh, thank
Very much
you. I
so.
had fun.
I'm happy to have her. I hope she gets up here every time. I enjoy having somebody to talk to and
Look,
bounce
I was
off
like,
of.
I'm pulling the laptop out. When I come
Yeah,
home from
girl,
work, I
look.
normally don't want to see no computer. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna pull it
Anytime.
out today, make sure I have it ready.
Anytime, Sky. What you doing? I see my dog behind me. So,
Oh,
anyways, y'all, this was great. Thank you so much, Autumn's Mom, for coming
thank
up. I
you.
really, really love having you here. And please, anytime that we do this, just come up, man. You know,
Thank you so much. Um, I don't know how to leave the studio. Oh, it says right there, leave the studio.
I'll
Okay.
help you. I could put you out. I know how
All
to
right.
put you
Thank
out.
you. You guys have a
So
good
then
night.
you're welcome, honey. No problem. You have a good one. Until next time. And I'm gonna see every episode. Loving Life said Wendy told them what she got done. Karen got a little bit done at a time and never said anything. Karen don't. Y'all know how Karen is. Karen old school about hers. Like you'll never know. You think I got something done? Oh, I don't know about all that. So who knows? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Tammy. This was great. Thank you. And I enjoy having you guys here. Goguma, thank you so much. Kimberlana, Autumn's Mom, great show today. Thank you guys so much. Everybody have a great night. Don't forget to like, hit the thumbs button, share our video. Um, um, my subscriptions went up, you guys. I'm excited about that. What else? Um, ah, I always forget what else I want to say. Okay, I'm gonna end it with that. Oh, so Monday, so Thursday we'll be doing the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm still thinking about talking about Potomac, y'all, at some point this week. I don't know. I don't know. If I do, if y'all are subscribed, y'all will get a little message. You're welcome, Autumn's Mom. Until next time, thank you guys. I cooked spaghetti. I made spaghetti. And check this out, y'all. I'm wieners. Oscar Mayer wieners in my spaghetti. The kids love my spaghetti with wieners. My children, my son, they won't eat nothing else in it. Okay. So I make it. I love it. So I'm gonna eat me a little bit of that. I know it's late. I shouldn't be eating after 6 o'clock because I'm trying to lose a little weight. But guess what? It's going down tonight. Literally, it's going down. Okay. Yes, yes. Subs up, baby. All right. Enjoyed you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until Thursday, y'all have a great, great OMG. I haven't had that over 20. I know. Y'all know what? My ex-husband, he's Caucasian. He when he comes over here and the kids are eating it, he says, you making ghetto spaghetti? You made your famous ghetto spaghetti. I'm like, yup, I sure did. And we tearing it up too. We use that, y'all do the Louisiana thing, huh? Yeah, baby. Red beans. I like red beans. I love beans. My dad made me some oyster soup, y'all. I've been eating oysters for the last couple of days. I'm killing it, killing it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Cricket. SpaghettiOs, girl. My son love. Look, that's those nights that I'm tired. You didn't run the street, bring the kids to school, come back home, clean up, go pick them up from school, come back home, clean, cook. No. SpaghettiOs, and I'm having a can of soup, and he's having a can of SpaghettiOs for dinner. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching. See you guys Thursday.